right, guys, make sure you watch this full episode, as if they don't watch the full episodes already. But my friend Todd here went a little wackadoodle, as Todd likes to say.
That's another one of mine.
And he gave away not just a Mathews bow, but a bunch of other prizes as well. What inspired you, Todd? Do you want to give all this gear away
Guys,
today?
I'm hangry. I wanted to get this baby done and finished. I told you I was hangry when we started this thing.
But if you're hangry, you would have been like mad, right? You were like feeling joyous and in a good mood today.
You know what? I think why I like it so much is for all of the losers that walk past the booth and are like, nah, I'm not signing up for that. No, I'm not doing that. This just proves to the people that took their time to stop by us. Some were fans, some were wanting to learn who we are and what we do and help them become better bow hunters. They stopped, they took the time, they filled it out. And instead of just picking one lucky winner to win that Mathews Lift X, we picked 3 other lucky winners who are going to get some great stuff. Yeah, so make sure you guys watch to the end of this episode to see who our winners are. And with that, let's get going. What is going on with you right now? Are you hangry? I told you, I just got done telling you. Yeah, and then you're like, no, you're not. I said, I'm hungry, so can we get this started? And then you're like,
that's not what I asked.
You said you're
Todd.
not hungry. I'm like, dude, I'm hungry. And now you said I'm hangry. Yes, I'm hangry. I'm hungry. I got Chipotle on the brain. I want to eat queso, and I want to get rocking and rolling.
Sorry that we're inconveniencing you with
and
our
not
podcast
to mention the fact
today,
that
Todd.
the stock market now is down approximately almost 2,800
it's going to
points
come
since
back.
yesterday.
You got to buy low.
And sell high. That's what they say. But I don't think the bounce is going to happen this time. So I don't know. For all you stock market fans
it's
out there.
It's going to happen. In Trump, we trust, Todd. He knows what he's doing. Got to have a little faith.
All right.
Got to take a leap of faith sometimes, Todd.
So today is an exciting time, Justin. We get to finally do the drawing because we are super fair individuals, and we're going to do the drawing to find out who is the lucky winner of the Mathews Lift X.
Yes,
I shot my bow this morning. Did you shoot your bow?
So we had a commenter last time remind us to talk in our microphones.
I always talk into my microphone.
Is it me?
It's 100%.
Dude, okay, well, give me something that's not so limp.
No.
This thing's like a limp. You know, I mean, this thing is limp. I've been fighting you.
Your problem isn't that it's... your problem is that you...
I move. I'm a shaker and a mover. If anyone knows me and doesn't know this by now...
Well, then maybe you shouldn't be...
And now, look, I don't have the strength in my hands.
We already knew that.
And that we knew already.
There we go.
All right.
You did
Brandon, can you properly hear me now with these beautiful microphones?
You did beat young Ben eventually. It took a few tries.
Well,
you got him.
Dude, you're such a scammer. Dude, there is an art to that thing. Once you know what the right grip is, I bet you I could get higher than I did even last night. Now that I know, plus I ordered something at home to start working out more.
Working on your grip strength.
So if you have not seen the wonderful reel of the last trade show that we had at the open season, which was a great time, and I got a thing I want to talk to you about the open season, but we'll save that for a little bit deeper into this thing right now. So
why do we save it? Let's just talk about it. What? So you're at the open season Expo, Wisconsin Dells.
What?
It was our second year there.
That's fun. That's a fun show.
You know,
it's funny. I know. Go ahead.
I wish I do long for the Madison days when everything was in one nice, big, bright building.
Yes.
It's just too dark in that stupid conference hall that we're in.
Yes.
For my taste, anyways. I hate the fact, and this is just me being an annoying vendor, I hate the fact that there's carpet on the floor when we have to roll all of our heavy equipment in there because it makes getting that stuff in there a lot more difficult.
But dude,
normally you're rolling on concrete.
But you were wrong. The doors are high enough for us to be able to roll our trade show without having to take them off. Did you know that? Yes.
Are you sure? Because we took ours off.
You guys went the wrong way, dude. Why? No, there's no way. Me. What are you talking about? We did not have to take them off. We rolled them right through the doors.
Did we have to take them off when we went out those man doors?
No. It was freaking awesome, dude. It was phenomenal. I don't know what you're talking about. You had me all worried. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. I had to worry about my back. And no, we were able to roll them right out.
I wish I could somehow make a shirt that said phenomenal on it, where people would know like your accent on the nominal. Phenomenal. That's a Todd thing. Like, but nobody would get it. But it would be a great shirt. But it was a phenomenal show. We met some fun people, as always.
My phone is ringing. You're going to get me in trouble right now.
Why? Who's calling you?
I think they're bringing my minnows for my pond right now. And they may need the gate open. So this is going to be an annoyance. I know this is annoying. This happens on podcasts. They're live. They're real.
This only happens
Life happens
to you. Nobody's
Hello, how you doing?
delivering anything to my pond right now.
Hey, how you doing? We're gonna make this fast. Go ahead.
Insert the fast forward animation.
Yeah. Hold on, I have to hit my remote control to open my gate to my farm so
That'd
the
be
guy can
perfect
put my
timing. We'll
minnows
see you
in
then.
my pond. I'm over here
No,
like
I'll be there.
Walmart delivered my groceries this morning.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. See, there we go. I mean, like, okay. Dude, that's pathetic. You need someone to deliver your groceries, and I can't get my minnows delivered?
I need food
You
to
have to have
sustain
minnows.
my
I
life.
can't go get them. Dude, what do you think my pond's for? My pond is all about survival, man. When this market drops, I can eat my fish, and I can drink my water.
You know, Todd, it's great.
All right,
it's a great
let's go back.
Survival
Open
plan.
season. Here we are. Dude, did you see that Wisconsin record? Did you go look at that? And do you believe
A lot of
that there's gonna
controversy
be,
there.
I know.
100% a high fence
You
deer.
know, why do you got to immediately go there? Can't you just
Because
give me
it's
a
a high
chance?
fence deer. Look at it.
I know.
Okay.
But
fair
here's
enough.
the thing. So how does this work?
I don't know.
I'm on my beautiful property, minding my own business.
Did it
and
escape from somewhere? Is that what
I
you
don't
think
know.
happened?
I'm just talking out loud. Like, let's say I'm just chilling. I'm hunting. It's a beautiful
just chilling.
November
I
the
can
4th.
picture it.
Dude,
Yep,
close your
yep.
eyes. Picture it, man. The frost, the thermals you see are just rising. You're in your stand.
Oh, he's even
I can't.
grunting.
Yeah,
He's
dude,
even grunting.
The grunting's
Okay.
happening, coming around the corner, dude. And holy moly, here is the state. You don't know it's a state record of time, but this thing's a monster, dude. You pull back your draw nice and smooth, dude. You're all ready to go. You got your bow
Raise my
back.
crossbow and turn off the safety.
Justin's
I
got
don't
his
have to draw
crossbow
back.
safety
That's
off
for
and just boom,
losers.
perfect executed shot. And dude, you walk up to it and it is the Illinois record. Now, if they found
But
out
if
that
I
it
knew it was an
no, you don't know nothing. But let's assume now you
I
find
know,
out after.
dude. I can look at it and be like, something's not right here.
Okay. So just assume that it got. So what happens in that case? If it did get out of a pendant area, is it legit? I mean, obviously not.
Doesn't seem legit to me.
I know, but what about the poor guy who
Poor
maybe
guy.
didn't know nothing?
Come on, poor guy. You react like the guy has no idea.
Okay, I'm just thinking
Come
about myself. What happens if I didn't know?
But the stipulation, is it a fair chase, or is it like, how do they, like, what are the
Well, it
regulations?
was
for-
fair chase at the time.
Yeah, at the time it was
Yeah.
absolutely fair chase.
Yeah, Brandon, thanks.
If it was grown in a pen, it's not a wild deer.
I can agree with that.
Period.
Okay. So you're not even going to shoot it. Justin's not even shooting.
I didn't say I wouldn't shoot it. I wouldn't try to pass
Oh.
it off as the free range wild state record. I'd be like, hell yeah, check out this freaking $50,000 buck that I shot for free, suckers. Let's go.
Oh, nah, the
But
money.
I mean, come on. You can't tell me there's a 300-inch deer running around anywhere in the world that a multitude of people don't know about, have shed antlers from,
what was
have
this?
trail camera pictures of. Like, they don't exist. You don't just, a 300-plus inch deer doesn't live in a vacuum, especially in a state like Wisconsin that has gobs. That's an official measurement of hunters and dudes with trail cameras and whatnot.
You're
I
right.
feel like it's your obligation,
Mine?
yes, to let the rancher know the next door that you found one of his deer and not shoot it.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Sorry. Things happen. Got a little Western out there. I didn't know.
Okay. So the bottom line is,
I mean, dude, it's
both gonna shoot it.
300-plus inches.
I
Its antlers are bone
I
white.
was trying to get the
It's got
stats.
zero bark or anything like where it had been rubbing. Like, dude, those deer don't exist in the wild. I'm sorry to everybody out there, but in my opinion, humbly, or not humbly, it's not a wild.
can they
free-range
test
deer.
it? Is there any like DNA test or
I
something
don't
that can
know.
test?
I don't
the
know what's
difference
going to
between a pen-raised
happen.
deer or-
I just love all the like social media posts that people are putting. Like, hey, check out this thing. What do you think? Like, those are called engagement posts.
I mean, don't they?
Well, we
don't
would
they
do
usually
that
have,
too.
Like a branding or
Clickbait.
like a ear
somebody
tag?
somebody
don't think
photoshopped
so.
a like a trail camera picture of the deer. They photoshopped it, but they literally took a picture of
can't
the
find the
mount
score.
and like photoshopped it on a deer. And I was like, oh, amazing. It's the same angle, the same pose. I don't know. I read a lot of comments online about the quality of the mount, and people were relatively harsh critics.
Well, I mean, the only listen, I'm not.
All I know is that my guy Kyle didn't do that because Kyle's work is primo.
I'm just saying, but maybe the guy was in a hurry to get it to that show.
Yeah, I think so.
So then maybe he couldn't get in with Kyle, or maybe he couldn't get in with my guy Scott. Maybe he just couldn't get in. He had to pick someone, second class. Okay. Anyhow, it is a monster buck. I love monster bucks.
Even when they're grown in a pen. Do you still love them? Because I don't. I think they're lame with a capital L.
Listen. I think any animal that can grow that is cool as hell. So I think big bone is cool. That sounded terrible. I think big antlers are cool. I just think it's freaking awesome. I mean, the fact that they can grow them even in a pen, I think is cool. So I feel differently than Justin on that. But who knows? Maybe these pen-raised deer will be the savior of all deer. Maybe,
weren't we talking in the last time about like the giant, enormous bodybuilders that are like just so freakishly big that it's like kind of gross? Because this is the same thing to me.
Yeah, it's like those animals that are raised in like a cage and just like fattened up and just like obese animals.
Yeah, well, Justin would be like, ooh, that one looks tasty. I want to eat some of that one. That's what you would say. You would say that. I know you.
I would.
Yeah, you would. You'd be all over it. Be like,
there's a lot of things that I would say,
Brandon,
Todd.
how long we been together? Justin would be like, oh, man, look at all the meat on that.
I mean, you would make like a snide comment or something about it.
Yes, you would. End of story. Okay.
Maybe not that exact comment.
There's a bear at one of those places up in northern Wisconsin. Like, not to like
no, I think
poop
you're right.
on the guy's parade, but like you can go in there and you can like buy, like I think it's like bottles of like soda. And feed them to this thing, and the thing is just enormously overweight, like ginormous bear. And it's
that's
like,
not cool.
Like dripping with like sugar soda that
I
people
don't
feed
like
it all
that.
day.
Okay.
And every time I see it, I'm just really sad.
All
I'm like, that seems like a terrible existence.
All right, Justin, we don't want to change the name of the show to like
why
the.
Well, you change the name of the show every week, so what's to stop us now?
Let's get back to the show.
Did you buy
Great
anything?
show. I knew you were going to go.
Because you wanted to know what I was going to buy. What did you buy? I think you bought a shirt, jacket. What did you buy? It was something. You told me about it.
Yes, I bought a cool. Yes, I believe his name is Brandon. Brandon, I'm sorry, because I just met you, and I'm bad at names. But yeah, dude, listen. We're he doesn't know this yet, but I'm gonna call him. We're gonna do some sort of collab. I think it's cool, man. I like.
What is it? Can you explain
it
for the folks listening at home?
It just like, I don't know. Do you call it a flacket? Is that like a coat that you put over, like if you're just wearing this every day, but you want? It's not like really a coat, but it's like.
What would the flacket?
I don't know.
Flak jacket. I don't know what a flacket is.
Maybe I just made that crap up.
I think you might have.
Listen,
a shacket. Like a shirt jacket?
I don't know. This is like that word that we started this whole meeting with that I never heard. It's a shirt type jacket. It's just cool. I like it.
You're really bad at describing this.
Oh gosh, that's because I'll bring it in. We can put it.
It's a jacket. Let's start there.
You're gonna make me Google this thing now. Gosh darn it! Bring up his website. Hold on a minute. Just hold.
What about the folks that are just listening, Todd?
It's a very soft, comfortable.
Okay. Jacket type feeling with snaps. So it snaps, not zippers.
But even though it's soft,
shirt.
It's a shirt, but it's still rugged though. Like it's still strong and tough, and it's got a cool like pattern to it with, plaid / camouflage built into it. Dude, it's cool. It's cool. I'm trying to find his website, but you won't let me type and talk, and I'm trying to do two things at once. I like it, so I bought it, and I think it's cool.
Is that all you bought? Did you buy anything else?
It depends. If you consider there was no financial transaction that took place yet, but there was a verbal commitment.
Somebody hooked you up with something? Oh, you agreed to buy something. That means it must have been pretty big.
I did agree to buy something. And I'm even having to look up the name of that right now, too.
I am mad with myself because I wanted to buy some Whitetail Adrenaline DVDs, and I completely forgot. And then the show was over and we loaded out and I got on my drive home and I was like, son of a bee, I wanted to buy those because this weekend I'm going turkey hunting out at my buddy's place with my son.
This weekend? Oh, yeah, because,
And he's got a DVD player there because it's like a throwback. And I was like, oh, man, I want to buy a Whitetail Adrenaline DVD and watch it this weekend when I'm out there. And I totally spaced out and forgot to do it.
This is what I bought.
Okay.
So,
oh, boy.
I love my cycling. I love bikes. I do. And I've tried doing the bike thing quite a bit.
Like the e-bike thing.
Yeah. And they're good. They're not bad, but they're not great. So I bought a motorcycle. I bought an e-motorcycle.
What's not great about them?
We'll get there in a minute. First, let me show you the bike I bought.
Kids down the road from me have some e-dirt bikes that they're always ripping around
dual
on.
motor, 1,000 watts for each motor, front and back. Because right now the current bike that I have.
So it's like a 4-wheel drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you
basically for a bike, right? I assume
this is it, dude. Look at the machete even slapped to the side of that baby. I'm gonna be able to put my trail cameras right in there. It's got arm guards where you can still set the thing down into the dirt where you don't have to use the kickstand if you don't want to.
Who makes this thing?
I don't know how to say it. If you turn it, is it
UBCO? Ubco? Or something?
I don't know. But, so, yeah, I made a verbal agreement.
You strap
to
a machete into anything and you've got Todd's attention.
Dude, yeah.
Dude loves machetes.
I do love machetes. I'm not going to lie. It comes with it.
It comes with a machete strapped to it.
I mean, dude, look at this. Come on. It's got the fenders built in. It's got plenty of power. I'm going to be able to get around easier.
Your e-bikes that you've had in the past, do they have front and back motors as well? Is that a thing?
You can get it on some, I believe.
So, like, what differentiates that thing from just, like, what you have currently?
It's just a little bit more rugged.
Okay.
And the thing with my farm, but I'm finding with my bike, is just, where my building is, dude. Like, whether I go left or I go right, in order to get back, you got to come up some pretty steep stuff. And with the bike, by the time I got by the time I get my bow strapped to my mystery ranch pack, I got all that weight. You have so much weight back, then you start going up the hill, think about what happens. The front wheel wants to come off the ground. It's like you're trying to almost like lean forward while you're pedaling. So then, because there's just not enough front weight on these bikes when you start getting up in real steep stuff. Even when I tried putting the bow, with hooks on the front, you know what I'm saying, to try to get more weight. Yeah. But then that's bouncing. The safest spot for your bow, in my opinion, is on your back, strapped to your backpack. So this just has more weight to it. So the bad thing about this is, if the battery does die, you're not pushing it up the hill. At least with the bike, you can get off a bike and you kind of walk up walk it up, or if something happened to the bike. But dude, it's just got a monster battery. It's just gonna make life so much simpler. So I'm just gonna get rid of the bike, go simple with this thing here. And now listen, this is the cool thing about the bikes is, remember last week when we were talking about the Iowa, and I think we talked about, bringing the bikes and using bikes to get back further. The only bad thing to this here is, after looking at my hand strength,
your grip strength,
my grip strength,
loading that sucker,
loading this thing would be a monster.
Then you'd
have
those,
a little ramp.
Yeah, you need one of those compass carts.
Right. That guy in the
those
end.
Things are pretty legit.
You'd have to have something that would drop down, wheel it up. And I've seen them for people with dirt bike stuff. They're kind of like a smaller, tighter bike rack. But anyhow, I bought this thing.
Fair enough.
I did.
I like it.
So it's cool. I think it's going to work out
good. I
good.
found something cool to buy. I bought a nature's.
Can I tell you? I'm going to share one other thing with you too. You did not, did you? Oh yeah, that's right.
Heck yeah, we did.
Yeah, I think we you had a different name for it. But the Nussy. Let me tell you one more thing about the bike too.
Okay.
Which is cool. And you can get this in some e-bikes. So some guys that are still looking for e-bikes, I really love my bikes. I got a lot of bikes. The bad thing is you're almost better off buying a ladies version of a bike. And I know that sounds crazy, but when you put your boots on, right? You got your boots on, you got your bibs on, you got your backpack on, you got your gear on. Dude, how much gear do you think you honestly have in pounds?
Way too much.
I know, but for what we do, 50 pounds? Probably. Your bow, your backpack, your camera.
Yeah, your clothes that you're wearing, you're talking?
I bet
I've never
I bet you 60 pounds, dude. I'm
like
gonna
on
weigh
top
myself.
of like just me naked.
Yeah.
Plus everything that
all
I carry
your
into
stuff,
the woods.
dude. All your gear. I bet you it's close to 80 more pounds.
Oh my God, it keeps going up.
Because I'm just adding up all the stuff, dude. And then in those few times where you're like, I'm going to bring my pole saw. I'm going to bring whatever, a tree stand. Dude, anyhow, when you try to get on a bike that's a men's style bike and you try to get your leg over the seat, dude, it's with all that clothes on, it's a pain in the royal ass. End of story.
Can you lower the seat?
You can. So what I did on this bike that I have right now that I'm using is called the Pivot. I
thought
actually
you just
bought
took the seat off.
Well, dude, I got a button that you push. You put a little weight on, it goes down. Then you push a button, and the seat comes up, which is kind of freaking cool. Which is super cool because then you can get the seat height right when you're riding. Justin, don't give me that look. But listen,
sorry,
what's
but you
cool?
have a bike, you push a button and the seat adjusts.
Ah, dude, it's freaking awesome. It's
What a
awesome.
time
It's
to
made
be
for
alive.
mountain bikers. It's freaking
What
awesome.
a time.
So, but here's the thing about this bike. Did you notice the picture I showed how the center's kind of cut out?
Yeah.
So you can bring your leg right through the center. So you don't have to get your leg lifted all the way up and over. You can just put your leg through, get on, slip right in, kill that big
It's gonna be amazing.
buck that just got out of the deer farm and
perfect.
claim it as
They'll never even know you're there.
All right.
Should've
Good
bought
show.
should've
Had a
bought
lot of
Nature's
fun.
Lounger, Todd.
I did not. I saw you guys snuggling in them and laying in them. It's just not for me. It's not for me.
I might bring mine with this weekend.
Comfort's not
Lounge
for
in
Todd.
it. Yeah, he wants to be
No.
uncomfortable.
No, I like my comfort. Everyone knows that. I like comfort. All right,
You can
Justin.
put it in your pond and float around in it.
You
That
could.
yeah, you could. Yeah, that's a good point.
You could.
You're right. You're right. Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna do the drawing at the end.
People got to wait till the end for this thing. I mean, this is a
'Cause
big
we
deal.
had, I think between the two shows, NWTF and open season, we had, I think, just shy of 3,500. It's probably like 3,300, something like that, total entries.
Oh, dude, it's more than that. I did this with Ben. It was 2,500 from the NWTF show, and then we got 1,560 or something like that from. So
No, incorrect. I don't know where you're
25,
getting your numbers
35,
from.
4,000. That's what Ben showed me.
Well, you got to remember, we had to cull any of the ones that you couldn't read.
They didn't write neat.
That didn't write neat. There's a bunch of them. Dude,
We
you
tell 'em.
guys got to work on your handwriting out there. The penmanship in 2025
Doesn't
is
exist.
atrocious.
Ben doesn't
It
even know
is
cursive.
atrocious. Ben and I looked at some of the ones, like it even says to write neat.
Dude,
It
right at the
says
top.
right on the thing, write neat,
Or you will
won't
never
Like,
win.
we can't contact you. That is the whole point of the thing, is like put your information on this so we can contact you if we win. So we go through every single one of those. We have to write down the email address so we can email everybody, thanking them for signing up, letting them know when the
Yeah.
drawing is going to be. And if we can't read, if it's not legible, like we can't send you an email.
No.
You know who wrote down an email that we couldn't get? Dude,
No.
our buddy Mark, the paracord guy.
You couldn't read Mark's, and we nuked him.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mark.
We
See?
tried to send an email
Mark, and we
to
know
the
you.
email address. I know I was going to reach out to him.
Mark
Like,
did make me something
be
for
like,
my ran
"Hey,
hours. Did
bro."
you see that? Did you play with that?
I did.
It's fun to work with Mark because he can do some pretty creative things. He saw me in the show wrapping that big rubber band thing around. He's just like, dude, that thing's just lame.
Is it though?
Huh?
'Cause I don't think it's lame. So
It's
I do
not
mine.
bad, but I'm hoping that this can maybe be a little better. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. So we're gonna see what
You
happens.
can
So.
give it a whirl. My concern, anytime I have buckles, is when it's cold. The dexterity when you have gloves on.
You're
is always
not
a
wrong.
pain in the butt, especially when they're kind of tight in order to hold those antlers.
Yes,
I think it's doable.
I'm gonna try it. I think it's cool. But Mark, you lost your chance to win the bow. You could have won. He could have won.
And maybe he just wrote his email address down. You know how many people just didn't know their email address, especially
A lot.
the younger generation.
I like when they say, "Hey, Dad, can I use yours?"
Oh yeah, like some of these kids don't. And I think about it, it's like, yeah, kids. Why do kids need email addresses really anymore? Other than maybe like ordering stuff online and getting your order confirmation email, but outside of that, like, why do they need them? They don't. Back in our day when we didn't have texting and all these WhatsApps and everything, and Messenger and DMing and Snapchat, like email was the way we communicated.
Dude, I don't see how email still isn't the way to communicate. But I'm not going to lie. Craig, if you're listening, I'm going to bust your nuts right now.
Do you think he's listening? He thinks you're a dork.
He does listen.
He thinks we're dorks.
I hope my son doesn't think I'm a complete dork.
We got to get Craig on here to ask him. We're unk, Todd.
Dude, there's no way. I'm still cool as shit.
We tell ourselves that we are, but I'm not.
I still feel like $1 million, man.
Well, how you feel is different than what you're.
I think I look like $1 million too.
Is Craig, is he 18? But no, he's 21. He's
Craig 21? Is 21.
Yeah,
dude.
he's 21. Yeah, I knew. So yeah, your 21-year-old son doesn't think you are cool as shit. I'm sorry to say.
I think I'm cool. Craig, I hope you still think I'm cool. But all I'm going to say is this. Craig, clean up your email box. Texts are coming. I know the accountant's going to text you or email you. Dude, you got to pay attention.
How do you know his email box is
Dude, I know my son.
Oh.
I know, and he needs to take care of it.
That is another thing with a lot of people. It's not just like the
Email boxes.
How about your phone, Graph? You're the guy of 8 million unread things.
Here, you want to look right now?
How many unread emails do you think are in my Gmail account?
Oh my God, thousands.
Brandon, you're the dude. But here, I'll let Justin look at it. Ooh, there it is in that number right there. Do you see it? It's right there. Text messages.
Oh my God, dude. How do you survive that? I have 0.
Because here's the thing.
194?
Fine, I'm back to being old school. I have 194 unread text messages. Dude,
from who?
Call me. Just call. Dude, if you do business with me and you're my buddy, call. Texting sucks. Dude, you know me. I'd rather spend all day on the phone talking.
194. How many, Brando, let's go back to your Gmail. How many unread emails are in your Gmail?
Dude, he has so
like,
many.
It's like, what do you think? It's like 10,000. Easy. Oh my! I would just abandon ship. I'd get rid of it and start over.
Clean slate.
There's no way I could handle it. I would have.
He's looking
anxiety.
right now. Look, he's looking right now.
Yeah, it says 99 plus. That's as far as the thing goes right now on my phone.
I have none.
I don't really know how to check it. Wait. Yeah, it just says 99 plus. I think that's because I just reached the limit. Maybe no. Yeah, it doesn't tell me.
You reached the limit.
No, there's no limit, but it just says 99 plus.
No, there should be a limit for people like you. That's ridiculous.
The number
I think
is so
Courtney
large.
was like the same way, if I remember.
That's terrible.
Oh, I would have anxiety.
Oh, okay. Here's better. My Yahoo. Guess the number. I want to hear it.
27,000.
Up.
44,000.
Up.
Brandon.
Dude, it's over like 50?
I've had this for this is like
100?
since 2008.
Is it over 100,000?
Lower. 75.
Oh my God.
I've had this since like 2006 or 2005 even. This is like an
Why do you even still have it?
There's maybe things that I get in.
How can you find anything?
I don't look at it very often. I'll be honest.
You don't say.
I just haven't transferred over like certain accounts.
Gosh, I couldn't.
No,
I couldn't.
Dude. Listen. I have been working hard this year. I know you yelled at me the other day, but my stuff is getting cleaned up. I'm cleaning up my contacts. My contacts just got so messed up when we did that stupid CRM piece of software and just doubled everything up. It was just annoying. So I'm trying to just get everything cleaned up, get back to nice, clean contact database. Okay. It was a great show. I like the Wisconsin show. I agree with you 100%. It's still not Madison. It was not. I mean, Madison in the heyday was amazing.
Yeah, I don't know what the numbers are as far as people coming through. It's got to be close.
I would think.
I think it's got to be close. I just wish they could find a venue where it was all in one room. I feel bad for the people that are in the other two rooms. They kind of get screwed for sure.
Yeah.
You know, they had the Zinn trailer in the one room, so that was probably attracting a bunch of people to go over there. The other room had the dip folks.
Yeah, they're trying to move people around. I feel bad because I want to make sure.
We had the nut people were in our room this year.
I want to give the proper shout out right now.
Shout out to the nut people.
I was a little mad that you didn't buy more nuts for the booth. It was kind of lame, dude.
I ate
kind
all
of thought about your
Brandon's
cell
nuts.
phone. Yeah, that's kind of rude.
What's that?
Yeah, whenever I leave the booth, I come back with
I brought meat
legit
sticks.
stuff.
I brought meat sticks back.
Okay, fine. You brought the meat sticks.
He brought
I did
the
take
nuts
one.
back.
I brought a pizza. Nah, dude, he didn't bring enough nuts.
I brought the biggest bag of nuts
Dude,
they sold.
they lasted for like almost 2 full days.
I'm just saying. I think.
You weren't in the booth because you were off buying motorcycles.
Dude, I worked the booth hard this last summer. Don't even go there. Oh, come on.
We had to consult the footage from Sunday.
No way.
Todd was MIA for
That's not true.
a large portion of the day.
No, you're wrong.
Okay, you can tell me I'm wrong.
You're wrong. You're wrong.
Who stopped by the booth and Todd wasn't there? Raise your hand.
Flannelflage. I'm sorry, Brandon. Flannelflage. Flannelflage. That's what I bought. Pretty cool
Clever
code.
name.
It is a good name. It is a good name. So, Flannelflage. I'm gonna work something out with him too. I think it'd be kind of cool, like a special edition, maybe Coon Creek one for the Hunt Club, maybe even a bow hunter die one. We'll buy a few and sell them because they're cool. Cool logo on them, comfortable. You're gonna want one. So I'm bringing mine in on Monday.
I'm going to want one
All
for
right.
sure.
Should get old Ben one so we can have something to wear.
Yeah. We need to get Ben some more
Speaking
clothes.
of Ben, you know what? Let's do that.
Don't. Poor Ben. All these people watch this show. They're
Ben,
like,
well, dude,
"Be
he's
nicer to
learning
Ben."
on the fly, and he's a great kid, so it's all good stuff. Dude, the trailer hitch thing was a big deal.
I missed this one.
I don't know. A lot of the younger kids, like Ben's probably never towed anything in his life.
Ben nah, dude, he's a smart dude.
He's probably never had any experience with hooking a trailer up or putting a hitch in a vehicle ever in his life.
Then
would be my guess.
Then if that's the case,
So then it's our fault for failing.
no,
to
I
train him.
totally disagree. See, that's wrong. That's terrible thinking.
No, it's not. It's
If
always
you
our
are asked to
responsibility.
do something in your life, okay, I'd be like, hey, Justin, I need you to perform surgery on my dog right now. You'd be like, dude, I don't know how to do that. You would say, I'm going to need help. No, dude, when you're in deep waters, you ask for help.
But a good leader would never ask me to do something that
Ben
wouldn't
used
know
to
how
work
do.
at a pheasant hunting club. He drives a truck with a hitch. He is not, dude, he knows how to hook up a trailer. 100%.
sure?
I'm going to play the video. Did you want to rewatch the video? I'll show you the
What
video.
video?
I was filming that when I showed you. What do you mean, what video? You were right there next to me. I was filming the video.
Yeah, but what does that have to do with anything?
The
That was
fact-
when you. So Todd's truck. Let's explain the situation. We came back from the trade show. We took my truck to the trade show.
Yes.
When I got back, we parked on Monday
you
or
were
whatever
around
day
for
it
this?
was. I said, "Oh, hey, I need to go get the insert out of my hitch because it was your insert, not mine, because it's
Yeah.
a 2 5/16 ball on the trailer."
Yep.
And you said, "No problem, I'll go grab it." So you did. I remember I checked when I left on Monday. The insert was gone out of my truck. I didn't want to leave it in there like the last one and have it get frozen where you couldn't get it out. Truck got traded in with the insert still in it. It wasn't coming out. So anyways, this one we took out. Then you came with Ben to hook up the trailer and take it out to the hunt club because that's where the trailer gets stored when we're not
Yep,
going to trade
yep,
shows.
yep.
To set the
Yes.
the precedent here. You have a 3/4 ton truck. I have a 1/2 ton truck. You have a much larger hitch insert. Well, how big is that thing? I mean, I don't even know. Like
I have to measure it.
the standard
2.5
one-
inch, maybe?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
No,
It's
'cause
for
is
the
it-
big hitches, like a big pintle hitch would fit in there. So then you must have just given Ben the insert out of my truck and said, "Hey, go put this in my truck."
No, I didn't.
Right?
I didn't get him in there. I just said, "Hey, listen, we're going to be moving. You and I both agreed that we were going to get back. We were going to clean that trailer out, and we were going to get it cleaned up so we can get our warehouse back because we got
Yeah.
stuff to do.
We got
We want to
videos
shoot
to
our
film,
bows.
we
We got
gotta shoot-
videos to
yeah.
film. We got a ton of kick butt stuff going on, and we wanted to clear it out. I said, Ben, get ready to. So when I come back, I can just back my truck in and we can hook up the trailer. So he went out. He must have took it out of your car. I wasn't paying attention,
Okay, fair enough.
and then he stuck it in.
So then he put it in your truck, but your truck
Dude, it's like putting in the-
requires a sleeve
Right.
in order to fit solidly.
Yes.
Ben just put it in there and it's flopping all over the place, and he stuck the pin in
Yes.
and was like, must have thought like, this is normal, I guess. Like, this is how it should be.
And we drove all the way out to the hunt
So
club.
you backed your truck up, you must have.
Yes.
And did Ben jack it down and hook it all up, or did you do all that?
I backed it in, and then they did that because I was in the truck. I backed it into the hunt club, and then they did that part.
Oh, they put it on and then took it off.
Mm-hmm. And then I drove, and then I left for the day after I brought him back. We did all our stuff. Yeah. We had a busy day. I left. I went home. I pulled in to the warehouse, and I went to get something. I went to get that beast stand out of my truck because I'm going to ship it over to Lou because he's going to stealth strip it for me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what in the? And I grabbed a whole
flopping in there.
I'm like, oh my God! We actually drove the trailer all the way to the hunt club with that thing. It
had to be like flopping all over the place.
I didn't even. No, we didn't feel it, dude. That
I guess your truck's big enough. Yeah. I feel like if it was,
we'd feel it on yours.
Yeah, it would be like pulling my ass end around.
Brandon.
So Todd's truck's got like a hole where the insert goes. It's like this big, and the insert's like this.
Yes.
So it was just free floating in
there. A lot
of
play.
Pinned in, and it was just flopping everywhere. Ben was like, "Oh my God." Poor Ben.
I have that video.
But now he knows.
You can put it up. He'll never make. He knows
for
sure, 100%. Which is cool. Listen, we all got to learn. But
have you ever had a trailer come off the hitch or anything fall off your trailer? Any fun trailer stories?
Yes,
I think we all have one, right?
Dude, coming back from the hunt club, I don't know what I did. I hit the brakes, and I must not have put the lever down. And I hit the brakes, and it popped off, and bam, right into the back of my stupid bumper. Dude, just smashed it. I was like,
yeah. What were you pulling?
It's just a Ranger, so it wasn't an aluminum trailer with the Ranger on it, so it wasn't awful. But that sucked. Oh, dude, I mean, it totally smashed that back of that bumper in. The chains held it.
I had my little boat, my little 14-footer with the little 15-horse tiller on it, and I was pulling that up to Wisconsin or up to Michigan one summer, and I had this like hitch pin that kind of like you put the pin in, and it had like a big pin that came around that you hooked on the other side.
Yeah. Those are cool.
And either that thing broke or I must not have had it on there all the way. I'm doing like 75 miles an hour up the highway. And the hitch pin somehow wiggled its way out and the entire insert came out of my truck.
Oh, wow.
And so my trailer dropped
right to down. The chains all the way to the ground.
Chains caught it, but what happened was I had a spare tire like on the on the tongue.
Yeah.
That thing hit the ground and it busted that whole bracket. That thing went flying out somewhere. And well, dude, what happened was when that tongue caught, I'm doing 75 miles an hour. All of a sudden my trailer's swinging all over the damn highway. My wife's freaking out. And I was like, oh my God. And I pulled over and I was like, thank goodness I had an extra hitch pin in my toolbox of my truck. So I ended up having to unlatch it, put the insert back in, repin it, hook it all back up. But I was scared crapless.
It is scary when that happens. But luckily nothing happened. But the lesson here is, if anyone is listening to this, gosh, come on. When you're put in a situation to do something that you don't have the best directions or you have any concerns, just ask.
You would think it just wouldn't seem right. Like, this doesn't seem right to me.
You're taking it to the next level. Just ask. Okay.
Like a hot dog down a hallway, Todd.
I'm looking forward.
That's what they say.
So we are done with trade shows.
Yes.
It's time to get working, brother. It's time to get working. Brandon, next Wednesday, I already warned you.
Dude,
the weather looks perfect for burning, so get ready. We're definitely going to be doing a couple native burns on the property. I got a bunch of people lined up to help for that. So we'll discuss burning and its effects and why it's so good for native prairies, for knocking out invasive. So we'll be doing that next week. And at that same time, Brandon, we need to also review who I said I would give a 1 acre prairie seed mixing to as well. So we'll do that drawing next week as well. Because that timing for that will be perfect because they can get their seed in time to be able to start working on their prairie.
What does the weather look like next week? Is it actually going to be warm at any point?
Wednesday looks phenomenal for burning, but not for warmth. But it'll be a good burning day.
I feel like this spring's kind of, what the hell? We get like a warm day. And
dude, tomorrow's going to be cold. I'm doing a bike race tomorrow.
49 degrees tomorrow.
I know, but it starts at 30. It's still chilly, dude. It's still chilly. I mean, it's still, dude, this morning was cold.
37.
Tomorrow's supposed to be cold.
Monday.
Yeah.
And the next week, now we start warming up. Yeah. 64, 67.
Then I'll be turkey
That's
hunting.
What we need. I am turkey hunting I am not turkey hunting. I'm guiding, turkey guiding.
I was gonna say. I was just gonna.
I am not a youth. A ute. So it is youth turkey season. So we are hunting tomorrow. Jake's trying to get his first kill. So we'll see what happens.
Bow and arrow or crossbow?
Yeah, he's 8. He's not vertical bowing it yet. So we got the crossbow out.
Cool.
Fired a bunch of shots. Went over all of our shot placement and angles.
So you're ready to go.
We're getting there.
Did you use that turkey I brought home?
Yeah, that's what we were doing last night. But tomorrow I got to film that kind of shot placement video. So I'm going to do that tomorrow while we're out west. So it's going to be cold.
I'm going to need that video.
I am just amazed. I always forget every year how much crap I have to put together for a freaking 2 days of turkey hunting with an 8-year-old. Like just
a lot of stuff.
Blind, chairs, multiple tripods, all the cameras, all the batteries, the decoys, the crossbow, the arrows, the broadheads, the calls, the clothes, the food, the freaking sleeping bags, and the pillows, and the oh my god, dude, it is so much
sleeping
stuff.
bag and pillows. What the?
Well, we're staying overnight, Todd. It's not in my backyard.
Well, I thought maybe you're not staying overnight in the blind when you're turkey hunting. You're staying at someone's place.
I know, but I have to get all this shit together.
Well, welcome to fatherhood, dude. That's what you do.
I just forget.
Have a good experience.
I just forget how much it is. You think, oh, I'm going to go turkey hunting. It seems easy.
But it's fun.
I didn't say it wasn't fun.
It's a blast. I don't know what it is about it. You know what? Again, we talked about this. I'm not going to bore people to death, but you got me into it more than anybody. And it's fun. It's fun. It is fun. I like getting the blind set up. It's a great time. Sitting there.
Do the patented wait till dark, set up the blind, all the chairs, and the
I just showed
tripods.
you the picture of the one I'm after.
The one? Can you be after a specific turkey?
Sure, why not, man?
Does he have a defining character?
Yeah, I wounded that one last year at Josh's place, and he says he can still see the feathers and the marks off. So I'm looking for him when I go there. But he's not a bad-looking bird. It's a great-looking bird. Brandon's paying attention. That's a great-looking bird.
They all look the same to me.
Oh, dude, come on. Look at that. He's definitely 4.5 years old.
It is a good photo, though.
It's a great photo. It's a great photo. I'm not going to lie, Justin, we started this podcast with talking about how hangry I was. The stomach is starting to...
And now you've forgotten all about it.
I think I'm getting lightheaded.
How about like doing like a
fast
72-hour water fast? We should do that this summer.
Yeah, thanks. No.
Why?
Why?
They say it's good for you.
They
say that after a certain amount of hours,
they say a lot of good things are good for you.
Your body starts eating any cancer cells that are in your body. It's good for you.
Oh, well.
That's what I heard yesterday.
Now, a water fast, that means only
You just
water
drink
or
water.
no water?
No, only water.
You can
only
drink water.
Only water. There was a guy on Instagram that I followed, did it for like 30 days or 40 days, water.
Wow.
Lost a bunch of weight, looks great, felt great, said it was awesome.
Wow. That's impressive.
I mean, I think if you got a bunch of weight to lose, it's probably all right. I think for a skinny guy like you, you'd probably die.
Thanks,
So,
Justin.
we don't
Listen,
want that.
Justin, I've been watching Survivor, which you made fun of me for.
I just didn't know that people still watched that show.
Dude, Survivor's great. But listen, nobody goes on Survivor and gains weight. Like, it's just a fact.
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying. Like, I mean, like, so weight
Weight
loss
is a science.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I was going with this. Thank you. Thank you for adding to this. I
I don't
appreciate
understand.
You are
I don't
more
understand.
I mean, it's just calories in, calories out. Like,
No, I get that part, but what does it have to do with what I said?
vocal. No, you were just talking about losing weight, and I was just like, hey, no one. I always just think about losing
So you're
weight.
saying they should have fat people go on Survivor?
I'm just saying, like, it's a science. I mean, just it's what.
Yeah, if you just
Brandon
drink
said.
water, you're calorie deficit.
Well,
Right.
no kidding. Thank you guys for explaining that to me. I had
Not
no
really.
idea.
We weren't really explaining to you. We were just talking about it.
Conversation. It's a
Right.
back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Jeez.
But then I said we should do it. You said no. I said 40 days.
I just said no to the 72 hours. I'm pretty skinny, dude. Well, I don't want.
But it's good. It
water.
has other health benefits for you besides just weight loss.
I know
we could
how I
do
feel
like
right
a
now.
bow hunter die video.
Yeah, I'm
Todd
good.
and Justin water fast for a week.
I'm good.
The people would want to see it.
They would, but that's fine. But then that'd be
all right.
like
Todd
making
doesn't
you
care
go on
about
a
the
bike
people.
ride with me. I mean, like
understand.
that'd be fun. Just make you bike ride. I'm gonna close.
Yeah,
this
but you.
too.
That's like totally different because now you're talking about like making me go do something that I suck at that you're really good at.
Well,
Like, we would both be on equal footing for the water fast. Not like I've ever done it before.
No,
I'm
you've been.
somehow-
Oh yeah, I've never done it. As he's holding his he's already on like a water semi fast.
This is my 100th ounce now for today. I got 28 to go.
I would have to put a catheter in at night.
Oh, I have to pee a lot.
How many times?
No, dude. That's the whole point. I try to be done with my gallon by like 2-3 in the afternoon.
Dude,
And
I'd
I'm
have
not
to be. I
drinking
would
water
literally
for the rest of the-
I'd be
to
wet in
the
the
day.
bed.
Yeah,
I get up
yeah.
like 3 times at night right now.
I made that mistake in the early goings of trying to do this, where I was like, "Oh, it's 9 o'clock and I gotta chug 20 ounces of water." Terrible idea. Terrible. If you enjoy your sleep, anyways.
Where'd my dog go?
She's over here, or he is. It
All right,
a
let's
boy or
get
a
to
girl?
this.
It's a
People
girl,
have been
right?
waiting for that. Mia. Mia, you gonna be a part of this?
Yeah, she's looking.
All right, this is cool. This looks fun.
All right, so we had 3,500, 3,300 legible entries, I would say.
How
So
heavy is that?
it's pretty weighty, I'd say.
Yeah, that is pretty weighty. And Justin, remember, we're doing 3 drawings today
We are.
We are.
How can I remember if I didn't know in the first place?
because I just came up with it because we love our fans. We love what we do.
Okay,
And we wanna
so
be
we're
cool.
doing 3 drawings.
Yeah, we're gonna. The
what-
first one is the
pick
most important one.
The Mathews Lift X.
That's right. So that's gonna be number 1,
So we put everything in here.
followed by a Mystery Ranch pack.
Yep.
For sure.
We're gonna give away this pack that everything's in. This is the Sawtooth 45. This is the new Mysterium.
I kind of had my eyes on that one. Do we have to give him that
We
one?
have 2 of them, don't we?
I don't know. I was gonna use this pack
For what?
For turkey hunting, but you just
We had 2 of everything.
We have 2
What
of
do you
those
got
over
over there, Brando? Before I give this one away, what does it say?
you're killing me.
Sawtooth 65.
That's a 65. This is the 45.
Yeah, I know.
See if we got another 45 over there before we decide which
Before
we're
we
giving
shoot
away.
our mouths off, and then what's going to be the third one? Well, definitely a bow hunter die
Well,
kit
I don't know. You
for
tell
sure.
me. You're,
Well, there's going to be a third drawing as well because we've got some other great stuff from Fine.
there you go, Todd. That one's yours.
Okay.
In the
You
bag.
had me worried.
Or we'll give away that one that's still new in the bag, and you can have this guy here.
Okay, I don't want your scent on it.
Worn
I'm
in.
just kidding. So we're going to have 3 drawings. So make it good. Who wants to go first? You want to do the bow?
Sure, I'll do the bow.
All right, rock it out. Now,
Whoever,
close your eyes.
Well, I can't see inside of
don't.
the thing.
It doesn't matter. I want your eye. Hang on.
Should I
No, this
reach
is-
deep?
No, let's turn this bag
Oh
around.
my God, Todd, you're
You'll be
killing
fine.
me here.
Go on.
People can't hear
Dude, you
without
gotta
a
get
microphone.
deep now. There's a bunch on top here.
I know, but who's to say that it shouldn't just be the person on the top?
Hang on. I'm gonna. get
At
this
one
over.
point, they've been shuffled. So
Yeah, they shuffle.
Ben shuffle.
All right.
Hold on, we got.
All right. First up will be the winner of the Mathews Lift X. We're all get
Now
down in there. Get down. Come on now, get in there. Wiggle them
What if I
around.
can't read the person's name? Should I make you read it?
Sure. I've made a fool out of myself plenty of times. I can
enough.
handle it.
All right. Oh man, I just don't know if I should go high, go low,
This is a big
go
drawing.
front or
This
back.
is a sweet
I mean,
bow. This is
yeah,
legit.
and not just the Lift Expo, but our buddy Jake that was here. He stopped by the Wisconsin show and said he would be willing to kick in an HHA.
Well, then that should be the fourth
nitrix.
one.
No, with the bow.
Oh, with the bow.
with
Sorry,
the bow.
my bad.
All right, I grabbed one and I just grabbed one.
All right.
Oh, I know. Hold on.
What just happened?
There's 2. They're stuck together.
Oh,
So now I'm going back in and I'm figuring out which one I want. Dude, I don't know. I picked this
I
person.
did the.
And I never know how I feel about this until
Well, we got a problem here. I'm going to tell you right now,
what's
dude.
the problem.
There's no way in hell you can read this dude's email address. This guy's
do you
out.
Ben-
BL.
Ben should have removed
Dude, there's
all
no
the
way.
ones that were non-legible.
That's I don't know if that's an M, an N, an A, an 8. He's out, dude. There's no way. There's no way. I'm sorry. Dude, you paused long enough. I'm sorry. This is the way life works. There's no way.
Got it right neat. Can't win.
all right. Oh,
There's-
Todd couldn't read it, so
You couldn't read it either. It took you forever. Justin
He's
loves
not-
to prove me
he's
wrong.
not.
If you were able to read that, you'd have been all over that
I
in a
could have
flash.
guessed.
We're not here to guess multiple email addresses.
Oh, man, these poor
That's why we
people.
even made
This
it where we
poor
don't have your
guy.
phone number. You have to write neat.
All right. Next. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I was born ready.
I'm not looking at it. I'm too scared.
I can read this right off the bat.
Okay.
Daniel Worley. Daniel Worley.
Daniel Worley.
I can read that email address beautifully at gmail.com. No problem.
Just doxing this poor fella.
It's perfect.
Daniel Worley.
Boom.
All right,
boom.
gimme.
Boom. Right, Mathews Lift X on that baby.
All right.
Next one up is I'm gonna start getting in there.
What are we drawing for next? This is the backpack.
This is the backpack. This is kind of fun. Brandon, you're gonna do the next one, brother.
All right.
And then Ben's gonna do the fourth one. So tell Ben to get his
Oh.
buns in here.
These buns.
Pair of Vortex binos.
Oh, that's gonna be the fourth one.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. So what was the third? We went backpack. I forgot. What did we define the third, or did we
A
not?
prize
define the
pack
third?
from all the stuff we have in our warehouse of all of our fine sponsors.
All right. Oh, is this? You're supposed to give it to me,
No, I can't. This is another loser.
Ben. We have too many losers in here.
You can't read this one,
Let
Ben.
me see. Let me
no,
see if I can read
there's
it.
no.
Yeah, I thought you took all these ones out.
Keep going.
If they were.
That's hey, listen. It was a hard job, Ben. Don't sweat it, brother. Ben,
Hard's the
you
right
need
word.
to
This
walk
guy
out of
did-
here,
this-
Ben. You
this
need
is
to
an
Ben.
incomplete
Ben,
entry.
you need to leave ASAP after our conversation that we had earlier a few minutes ago with me putting you on the spot. You need to leave and come right back in so we're on the same page.
What?
You need to
I'm-
take care of business.
Wait,
This.
so I think the reason I put the phone numbers in the first one is because like we had.
It's okay. We're all good. I got it.
Like the second ones I would have taken out. Because
No, those don't count. They're incomplete. That's an incomplete entry.
grabbing one? Is that
No,
what-
you got it to go take care of business.
What, take this off?
Yes.
Oh
we're
my
filming.
gosh.
No, Ben.
I didn't know I was on this.
What do you think we're doing in
Oh,
here?
Ben. Here we go. We went over this earlier today.
All right. So
All
we
right.
got this guy. Okay.
Number
what did you
two.
pick for?
This is
moved
for the
my mic.
mystery
This one.
pack.
Mystery Ranch.
Grab something better than that.
Sawtooth
mystery
45.
Mystery Ranch. Here we go, baby. Spencer. Help me out.
Oh boy.
Gullet? No.
Galt.
Galt.
Spencer Galt.
Spencer Galt.
All right. So this was the mystery.
Ben, you are drawing number 3. Number
Ranch.
3 is going to be a prize pack from our warehouse. Get in there. Dig deep, man. Dig deep. Get somebody good here. Come on.
I know there's a sweet set of cold steel knives out there.
Oh, that'll be a great kit.
There's
Now listen, do me a
probably
favor, Ben.
a stealth
'Cause,
cam.
dude, if you can't read it, I mean, you're supposed to go through these. You got to be able to read this stuff. It's got to be good. Read the winner's name.
Come on.
Oh, I love the fact that
Dude, I remember seeing this one on the list.
Let me see.
The last name I might butcher, but the first name I'm fine with.
Can you read everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that name is either.
All right.
You got it.
Yeah, no, I think
he's
I got
gotta
this
do it,
one.
and no one ever helps
back.
me.
The winner of the prize pack from the warehouse, from us, Sierra Mahal. That's who I got. I don't think I butchered
It's
your last
no
name.
Mercedes Kitchen.
No Mercedes
It's
Kitchen. If you're
Sierra
out there,
Mahal.
we wish we pulled your name.
All right, Brandon, you're up next,
Sierra.
bro.
So
Number
this is
4
the
for a pair of
BH
Vortex
Prize pack.
binos. Here we
Todd
go.
just-
Vortex binos. All right, I'm gonna dig deep because I feel like he has been.
This
oh,
is
man,
fun.
there's
We gotta
so
do this
many of
right.
them.
We dug deep.
All right.
Oh, did you get a
Brandon Streeter. No.
good one? Ah,
We got. I can't read the last name. I can read the email, but
no,
it's
don't
Jack,
help him. No one
Dude,
ever helps
hold
me.
on. There's no way.
Jack Pierce.
No,
Don't read it. If we can't contact the guy, it's no good.
Yep. No, this is no good, dude. Look at that email address.
I can read that completely, 100%. I'm not going to say it out
I'm
loud.
gonna have to be
How
the
do we know?
Let me look at it.
9179.
Come on,
edit that out.
hand it over. If I can't read it,
Can't read it. If Todd can't
That's
read it,
That's legible.
I don't think so.
Brandon, what are you talking about? There's no
You
way.
guys are, your eyesight.
We're
One-
being harsher than you on people's
One
penmanship,
7
qualifying them for winning.
9 B. Dude, no way.
I think I could read it. I think I can make that one out. I can't read the name.
Okay, then here we go. This is for a pair of binos from Vortex. So here's what we're gonna do. Justin says he believes he knows what it is. So fine. Then you write down a piece of paper on what you believe it is. And if you
Can
get
I
it,
look at it.
yes, if you get it right and if it matches, if you 3 match, then it's a go.
Oh,
if
all
not,
3 of us. I gotta just
Yes.
look at the email address.
write it down.
The Wild West here at the
That's
watering
how we
hole.
do stuff. Give me a break. You said you could read. Do not look, Brandon. I've seen you cheat before, so you look the other way. You would look at someone's screen in a second. I know you.
No. I take pride in my ability to do things.
Okay. Piece of paper. We need another piece of paper. Go ahead. Write it down. Let him go next then.
Here.
Write down what you believe.
Just the numbers?
No, write down his
No.
whole email address.
Oh, what are we going to do with you
This
guys?
is out of control.
We're done with that bag.
That's
a great pack.
someone's bag now.
I don't know how that's hard for you guys to read. It's like,
Yeah.
to me, it's like obvious. as
That's fine.
all
That's
get
why
out.
we're, if you
think so,
3
too.
match, then we're
That,
golden.
That bag belongs to Spencer Galt. So I could tell you for definitively, the Lift X winner is a turkey show person, and that's a turkey show person, and then this is
Oh, yeah,
this is a
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin person, because the
Okay.
and things are a little different.
Here
So
we go.
ran
If
out.
you guys matched, then we're good to go on the 4th pair. Everyone got that first part right. Okay, you guys 100% proved me wrong. Chevy
Well,
boy.
you can't, dude,
Why
don't
not?
give his email address.
I'm not.
out.
I'm just gonna say Chevy boy. You got the email right. What's his name? Oh, here it is, right here. I didn't see you put it there. Oh my gosh, you can read that.
I told you that Brandon tried to read it. It looks like it's Jake Pierce. Pierce? Meyer?
Meyer?
I don't know.
Meyer. Yeah, that's a dot and an I. It's an ink run. You can see there's a heavier dot and then a lower dot. It's Meyer. Yeah.
All right, guys.
He's got a hyphenated name though. What
It's 2025.
what kind of dudes got hyphenated names?
I don't know. Let me see this thing.
It's probably
Ben.
French. He's French.
Yeah. Well, in that case,
Jacques Pierre.
Jean Pierre.
Jean Pierre.
Jean Pierre.
It's not. It's
Congratulations.
definitely Jack. All right. Well, bottom line, those are the
He won the
4
Vortex
winners.
binoculars.
Yeah, we're good. You guys got it. Hey, I'm wrong. I was wrong.
Congratulations,
I was.
everybody.
I love.
Thank
doing
you
that.
to everybody who stopped by to sign up for our giveaway. That was fun.
100%. It is fun.
Everybody out there, you got
Ben, so
you
you're
have to
gonna-
take pride in your penmanship, people. Take pride in your work. Don't
Ben,
be slobs.
These are the 4 winners. So as
What are you
we
doing,
advertised,
Just like in the way.
they have to respond through email. They don't respond to us through email, it's a no-go. But don't send these out until we get the episode together, because I do have a plan that I haven't told you guys all about yet. Me and Mike Fitz talked about it when you guys were still in bed this morning. So
I don't think that's accurate. I was up pretty.
you were up pretty early. Ben was in bed, and Brandon
got
was
in
definitely in bed. With that being said, guys,
33 flights of stairs this morning in 30 minutes.
Justin got in 233 flights of stairs. With that being said, I am starving. I was hangry at the beginning, and I'm getting hangrier even now.
Nah, you're in a better
and
mood
looking,
now. Look at you.
I do
You're
feel
all
better.
happy.
The only thing I'm not happy with, which I will talk about when we're off the air.
Poor dude, Ben. We gotta forewarn you.
Oh, Ben, you got blasted again. in
Your
this.
trailer hitch story made it into the watering hole this week. I'm
Ben,
sorry,
have you ever
buddy.
pulled a trailer before?
Yeah, like very small boats.
Told you.
Oh,
Told you.
so then you should have known.
I've never put a sheath on a trailer, like on the hitch. So that's like, I mean, I'm just.
That was your first time putting the.
Well, I didn't put it on.
Who put it on?
No, like I'm saying, like I was supposed to put it in something. I didn't put it in something, is what I mean.
Yeah, but you put the insert into the truck and put the pin in.
Correct.
Yeah. But that was your first time ever doing that on a vehicle of any sort.
No. That's
Oh.
just like like
So-
I just,
so then
I
when
never
I'm-
put like a sheath in it, like
The converter to convert the
You've
size.
never used a larger hitch like that. But at no point during that process you stopped and said to yourself, "Self, this doesn't seem right." You were just
No.
like,
I did not.
fair enough.
Oh,
All right.
man. I hope
Awesome.
you turned the camera and caught that. You should have. But, all right, guys. On next week's episode of The Water Hole,
I'll have success stories to share about turkey hunting with an 8-year-old.
that's cool.
I'll let you know how it goes.
Sounds good. That's it.
Thoughts and prayers.